Hi, my name is Amrish. You're watching Gourmet at Home. Today I will be preparing a recipe of butter chicken, one of the most popular dish that you will see in any Indian restaurant wherever you travel around the world. But do you cook butter chicken at home? I haven't seen my mother making butter chicken or makhni gravy ever in her kitchen. I have spoken to some of my friends. 95% responded they prefer to go to a restaurant to enjoy their butter chicken. There are few reasons that makes this dish looks difficult and complicated to be prepared at home. In this video, we will break all those notions and rules. This will be another friendly recipe that you would love to cook in your kitchen like any other dish. Also, we will discuss different stages in this recipe that makes it look more simple and easy. So let's start making the recipe of butter chicken. The recipe of butter chicken has got two parts. In the first part, we will make the makhni gravy with tomatoes, some green cardamom, garlic, ginger and chili powder. In the second part, we will season the chicken or we will marinate the chicken and we'll sear it in the pan. So let's start with the makhni gravy first. Here I have got the tomatoes which I have cut into 4. So first we'll add the tomatoes to the pressure cooker. So now I will add the dry Kashmiri red chilies. I have removed the seeds from the chilies so that my makhni gravy will not be spicy. After that I will add green cardamom. After the green cardamom, I will add 1 teaspoon of salt, 2 slices of ginger, 1 green chili and 6 cloves of garlic, 2 teaspoons of degi mirch, or you can take Kashmiri chili powder also for this. Then I will add approximately half a liter of water. And now we will close the pressure cooker and we will continue cooking until 4 whistles. Most of the time, people are scared that makhni gravy will take 4 to 5 hours to be prepared at home because they start making their makhni gravy in cooking pot. Here we are using pressure cooker. We are saving on time, we are saving on energy. Also, people start making their makhni gravy by adding lots of butter to it, followed by whole spices like cinnamon, cardamom, clove, bay leaf and cumin. Here in this recipe, we have mainly focused on 2 spices. One is the Kashmiri dry red chilies and the green cardamom to give a nice flavor and a color to the gravy. Also at this stage, we have not added butter, oil or ghee. We just added some water to the pressure cooker. Tomatoes. Being the main ingredient for the butter chicken gravy, it's very important that you need to buy the right tomatoes for this recipe. Tomatoes should be bright red in color, soft to touch. And if you don't find the right tomatoes in the market, buy them 2 days in advance and use them on the 3rd day for your butter chicken gravy. After the 4 whistles, I will rest the pressure cooker on side and wait for another 10 to 15 minutes. After 10 minutes, I will open the pressure cooker and now I will rest it for another 5 minutes before I grind this to a fine puree. If we are putting the hot tomatoes in the blender, that might cause an accident in the kitchen. So you need to be very careful. You have to put the puree when it is at a room temperature. Now after the puree, I will add 2 tablespoons of cashew paste. I have the cashew paste with me in the kitchen, so I'm using the cashew paste. But if you have the whole cashews or broken cashews, you can put the cashew nuts when you are boiling the tomatoes in the pressure cooker. After adding the cashew nut paste, we will continue cooking the gravy for another 15 to 20 minutes until it's thick in texture, and after that we will season the gravy. It's been said the recipe was invented in 1947 in a restaurant in Delhi when the leftover chicken from tandoor was allowed to cook in a tomato gravy seasoned with some salt, some sugar, finished with cream and butter, and the recipe was invented. But now we see different versions of butter chicken. But the main ingredient, which is the tomato gravy, is always the same. Now there is no recipe for salt and honey or sugar. That depends upon the sourness and sweetness of tomatoes. So accordingly you will balance the seasoning in the gravy. Now you can see the gravy is almost reduced to 50%. It's thick in texture. We will adjust the seasoning with some salt and some honey, and we'll finish the gravy with some cream and butter. So I'm using 50% cream and 50% milk in this recipe so that you will not feel heavy after eating the butter chicken. Now coming to the last part of the recipe, I will adjust the flavor of the makhani gravy with some green cardamom powder and some dry fenugreek leaves, that is our kasuri methi. After finishing the makhani gravy, I will start working with my chicken tikka. So let's start marinating the chicken for our butter chicken. I will add some salt, chili powder, green cardamom powder, ginger garlic paste, lemon juice, cream, mustard oil. Now we will mix all the ingredients. After marinating the chicken tikka, I will rest it for 15 minutes. Now in this recipe, I haven't prepared the classical chicken tikka marinade. I just used some powdered spices like chili powder, green cardamom powder, kasuri methi, some red chili powder, along with some salt and lemon juice. Because I will not be cooking this chicken tikka in tandoor, because we don't have privilege to have tandoor at home. Also, I will not be using this oven for this. I want to do this chicken tikka on the pan so that you can cook this recipe every time in your kitchen. After 15 minutes, the chicken is ready, and we'll start grilling the chicken on the flat pan on the gas burner. So I will add some oil to the pan. Once the chicken is cooked on the pan, we'll transfer this in a bowl. And now we'll season it with some lemon juice, chopped coriander, some ghee or butter, and cream. Pan grilled home style chicken tikka is ready. Our butter chicken gravy is ready. But we are missing on one thing. That is a smoky flavor that we have in the butter chicken gravy because of the tandoor cooked chicken tikka. So let's smoke the butter chicken gravy in home style. So I will burn the piece of charcoal on the edge of the burner until it's red in color. So this is a very home style way of smoking the curries. Now we will cover the pot with cling wrap, ensuring the smoke is entrapped inside the bowl. After wrapping the bowl of makhani gravy, I will leave it for some time so that the makhani gravy absorbs that flavor of smokiness. Now I will remove the wrap. So our chicken tikka is ready. Our smoked butter chicken gravy is ready. So let's plate the butter chicken in gourmet style. So here I have got a classical steel bowl that we have in our kitchen. So I want to serve my butter chicken in this. Place the chicken tikka on one side of the bowl so it looks presentable. And on the other side of the bowl, I will pour the gravy. If you want to finish your chicken tikka inside the makhani gravy, you can do that way also. It's more convenient. But here, just to present the butter chicken in a gourmet style, I have lined the chicken tikka on one side, and on the other side of the bowl, I have poured the gravy. So let's finish the platter of butter chicken. So we'll place the bowl of butter chicken. We'll just garnish it with some cream. seasonal cress on one side. Then I have got pudina paratha along with crispy poppadom. So I finish the box of butter chicken with some seasonal lettuce greens. This is my version of butter chicken on Gourmet at Home. We have mainly focused on 4 things so that you can create the same recipe in your kitchen. Time, energy. We have made the lighter version of the dish by using less spices, less cream, less butter. And you don't need any fancy equipment to cook your chicken tikka at home for your butter chicken. Hope you enjoyed watching this recipe. Looking forward to see you again in our next episode of Gourmet at Home.